as well as being considered two of the world's most successful athletes. David Beckham and LeBron James are two tycoons who have made a lot of money throughout their careers. But have you ever stopped to think which one has the most luxurious life? In this video, you will see a fierce battle between LeBron James versus David Beckham. So now, let's go to fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Most expensive mansion. It's no surprise that both stars own incredible properties, but which one owns the most valuable mansion? LeBron James, for example, doesn't like to skimp. The athlete's most expensive mansion is his 2.5-acre estate, which is located in Beverly Hills, California. The player's huge residence is able to offer all the luxury and refinement one can imagine, featuring in its facilities places such as a tennis court surrounded by green areas, a round swimming pool with a trampoline, plus a movie theater that he really seems to enjoy. And to add this property to his real estate portfolio, it was necessary to spend a real fortune. As reported in the media, in 2020 he needed to invest about $36,800,000. For his part, David Beckham also likes to enjoy a lot of luxury. The player's most expensive property is located in London, more specifically in Holland Park, one of the regions with the most expensive square meter in the world. The facade of the house has classic architecture, where David Beckham has already posted a photo installing a decoration. On social networks, some moments inside this residence have already been shared, and it was possible to see that there is a fireplace in the living room where the family usually meets and a gym where his wife usually exercises. And because it is located in one of the noblest regions of the UK, the price of this property is estimated to be over $40 million. And for owning a more luxurious mansion, David Beckham wins this round. Point for him. Cars. When it comes to driving good cars, both athletes don't skimp. But which of them has the most expensive collection? LeBron James' garage, for example, has seen vehicles such as a Chevy Camaro worth $50,000, a Chevy Impala 1975 valued at $55,000, a Dodge Challenger SRT worth $60,000, a Kia K900, also worth $60,000, a Hummer H2 worth $70,000, a Mercedes Maybach S600 worth $185,000, a Porsche 911 Turbo S worth $200,000, a Bentley Continental GT worth $250,000, a Ferrari 458 Spider of worth $270,000, a Ferrari 599 convertible worth $300,000, a Mercedes-Benz Maybach 57S worth $320,000, a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $400,000, and the most expensive and famous of all, his custom Lamborghini Aventador Roadster. It is a sports supercar capable of reaching impressive speeds, being among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an unbelievable 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. And to acquire this super machine, it may be necessary to cash out the small price of $500,000. David Beckham, for his part, is not far behind, owning vehicles such as $30,000 Chevrolet Camaro, $40,000 Jeep Wrangler, $55,000 Hummer H2, $65,000 1998 Jaguar XK8, $80,000 Range Rover Sport, $90,000 Cadillac Escalade, $110,000 Audi RS6, $115,000 Porsche 911, $130,000 Audi S8, $147,000 Aston Martin V8 Volante, $150,000 Ferrari 360 Spider, $180,000 Bentley Bentayga, $200,000 Aston Martin, $210,000 Lamborghini Gallardo, $250,000 Bentley Continental Supersports, $310,000 Bentley Mulsanne, $315,000 Rolls-Royce Ghost, and even a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a super stylish large sedan from the famous Rolls-Royce luxury car brand. The interior of the vehicle has an impeccable finish, with first-class materials that bring a lot of sophistication to the environment. And to own such a car, you may have to fork out more than $450,000. But the most expensive car he has ever seen is a McLaren 720S, a super sports car made for those who like speed. To get an idea of its power, the vehicle is equipped with a 720 horsepower V8 engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds and reaching a top speed of 212 miles per hour. Not surprisingly, depending on the year, this amazing car can cost upwards of $500,000. And since their collections are about the same value, we'll call this round a draw. Points for both. Yachting. Both athletes love to have fun on big yachts. But who owns the fanciest vessel? David Beckham, for example, likes to spend time with his family so much that he decided to buy his own boat in 2021. It is a yacht of the Telly model, a huge 37-meter long, very modern, and luxurious vessel manufactured by the Italian company Custom Line. The interior of the yacht is very spacious and comfortable, being equipped with several rooms, such as living room, indoor dining room, outdoor dining room, garage for jet ski, a gourmet area with sun loungers, and 5 cabins that can hold up to 10 people. Without a doubt, this boat can provide beautiful moments of fun for its passengers. And that is why David Beckham decided to buy it for about $15 million. LeBron James, meanwhile, has also been spotted on several ships, but he has chosen to rent them rather than actually buying one. And it's because David Beckham owns his yacht that he wins this round. Point for him. Jet. Both tycoons own luxury jets for traveling, but which one owns the most expensive aircraft? LeBron James, for example, owns a Gulfstream G280 model aircraft, a very modern twin-engine executive jet. The interior is very luxurious, with 2 seating areas capable of carrying up to 10 passengers with a lot of comfort. And perhaps one of the reasons the basketball star opts for modern jets is that he has already suffered a huge scare when another aircraft he was using had to make an emergency landing. But luckily everything went well. And to have this jet of his at his disposal, the athlete had to invest a lot of money. According to some sources, James' aircraft is valued at approximately $22 million. David Beckham also likes to enjoy good aircraft. To get around the world, he owns a Bombardier Challenger 350, a twin-engine turbofan aircraft. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable, being able to hold up to 16 passengers depending on the configuration chosen. And it is no wonder that to have such a little toy at your disposal, it is necessary to invest a real fortune. It is estimated that David Beckham paid around $25 million to acquire it. And for owning a more luxurious jet, David Beckham wins this round. Point for him. Other real estate. When it comes to good places to live, both moguls don't spare their money. But which one owns the most luxurious real estate? Starting with LeBron James, in 2003 he decided to buy a property of approximately 32,000 square feet in Akron, Ohio. The interior of the home is about 6,000 square feet, being so large that it has over 16 bathrooms. It is known that at the time of purchase, the player paid around $2,100,000, but now 2 decades later it is estimated that the house is valued around $9,500,000. Moving up the price further, LeBron James once owned a beautiful lakefront mansion in Miami in the state of Florida. The interior of the mansion has a color palette of light tones on the walls that matches the darker color of the wood. In all, the house has 6 spacious bedrooms and 8 beautiful bathrooms, counting with a few treats such as a cinema with comfortable armchairs and a bodybuilding gym. Outside, there is a luxurious pool that at night is surrounded by colored LEDs at night, in addition to having a dock to store up to 2 yachts. And according to media reports, the basketball player has decided to sell the mansion in 2021 for about $12,750,000. Going even more expensive, the NBA star also once owned a half-acre estate in Los Angeles, California. Inside, the rooms are very spacious, with a total constructed area of about 9,500 square feet, divided into 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, all with jacuzzis. Outside, the grass is very green, and there is a large Olympic swimming pool with a wooden deck. And according to media reports, the player purchased the house in 2015 paying $21 million, but decided to sell it in 2021 at a loss of $19,600,000. Still in California, LeBron James owns another property located on one of the most noble streets of Los Angeles. The interior of the residence is quite sophisticated, being built with top-of-the-line materials. The kitchen, for example, features natural French oak and marble countertops from Spain. In total, the property is about 9,500 square feet, being divided into 8 bedrooms and 11 luxurious marble-covered bathrooms. In addition, the mansion also offers other spoils for the player, such as a game room, a complete gym, and a cinema. And to acquire this beautiful mansion, the player needed to disburse in 2017 about $23 million. David Beckham, for his part, is not far behind. In 1999, for example, he bought a gigantic 17-acre property that was named Buckingham Palace because it resembles Queen Elizabeth's former palace. The property is known to have sold in 2014 for around $15 million. Since he has many commitments in Miami, the player also acquired an incredible luxury apartment in the city. He has bought a unit in 1000 Museum Miami, one of the most luxurious buildings in the world. This stunning 60-plus story tall tower has a contemporary design, with a facade covered in crystal clear glass along with a structure composed of curved lines, which help create a super modern look. Walking into the building, you can see how sophisticated it is, with its futuristic and stunning architecture. The residents of this condominium can enjoy a lot of comforts, with an infrastructure that only buildings of this level can offer. Among the facilities in the building are, for example, lounges with bars, relaxation environments, movie theaters, complete gym, indoor pools with city views, and even a private helipad on the top floor. To give you an idea, there are approximately 33,000 square feet of leisure areas in the condominium alone, which means there is no shortage of space to enjoy. It is known that the apartment acquired by Beckham occupies an entire floor, which can offer a panoramic view of the city, which is one of the great differentials of this property. The former player's residence is 10,000 square feet, with all the technology of a smart home, and it is possible to control many things in the palm of your hand. And to acquire such a modern and luxurious apartment, David Beckham had to invest a lot of money. And according to what was reported in the media, the former player had to spend about $19.8 million. He has also lived in a spectacular mansion in Beverly Hills, California. This is a masterpiece located on a 35,000 square foot lot at the top of the hills. The architecture of the house is very modern, and going inside this is no different. The materials used in the finishing, for example, are all top of the line. The residence also has very large rooms, which offer greater integration between the environments. The kitchen, for example, is huge, with a beautiful white countertop in the center, ideal for gathering the whole family. Another interesting point in the house is that there are large glass windows from the floor to the ceiling, which provide excellent natural lighting. In total, the property has 11,200 square feet of built area, distributed in 6 bedrooms and 8 spacious bathrooms. It also has exclusive facilities, such as a gigantic wine cellar and a private cinema with comfortable armchairs. Outside, there is a beautiful leisure area equipped with an incredible infinity pool. All this with a stunning view of the city. And to live in this mansion, there is no doubt that it is necessary to spend a real fortune. It is estimated that the property is valued at around $25 million, or you can do the same as David Beckham, who instead of buying, decided to rent, paying around $30,000 a month. But he once owned another even more expensive property in Beverly Hills. Although there is not much information, it is known that the land has approximately 13,000 square feet and was sold in 2018 for a whopping $33 million. And since Beckham owns more expensive and luxurious real estate, he wins this round. Point for him. Business. Both celebrities are also entrepreneurs who invest in different sectors. But who owns the most profitable businesses? LeBron James, for example, has investments in the gastronomic branch, being owner of 19 franchises of the pizzeria chain Blaze Pizza. He is also a partner in Beats Electronics, a headphone and audio equipment company owned by Apple. However, in the world of sports, he has stakes in Liverpool, one of England's biggest football teams. LeBron James is also a partner in Ladder, a sports supplementation company created in partnership with other celebrities like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he even owns a film production company, having founded Spring Hill Company, a company that produced and released in 2021 his new film called Space Jam: A New Legacy. David Beckham, for his part, decided to become a top dog by investing millions of dollars in acquiring the Inter Miami soccer team, which is part of Major League Soccer, the main soccer league in the United States. Beckham also invests in other businesses. He is, for example, co-owner of Guild Esports, a professional online gaming team. He also has stakes in Lunaz, a company focused on the electrification and restoration of automobiles. And Beckham even invests in Cellular Goods, a manufacturer of cannabis-based products. In the world of advertising, David Beckham has been one of the players who has made the most money from his image. Taking advantage of his beautiful appearance, and his name is known all over the world, he starred in campaigns for the biggest companies in the world, such as Armani, Gillette, Pepsi, Jaguar, Adidas, Walt Disney, among many others brands. And because we don't know the revenues of each venture, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. As two of the world's greatest athletes, there is no doubt that they have made a lot of money. But which of them has the biggest net worth? David Beckham, for example, has managed to amass a huge fortune. To get an idea of his income, when he was a soccer player, for example, he was already considered the highest paid person in the world in 2013. This is because although David Beckham has never been considered the best player in the world, off the field he has always been a commercial success, being a sought-after figure by many brands. It is estimated that only his contract with Samsung, for example, has earned him around $28 million. But his biggest publicity was with the sporting goods manufacturer Adidas, with which he signed a lifetime contract worth approximately $160 million, not counting his percentage of the profits on all their licensed products. And it is no wonder that David Beckham earns a lot more money now retired than while he was a soccer player. Adding up all his other businesses, there is no doubt that he has reached a financial level that would be enviable for any athlete. And even though no one knows for sure what David Beckham's net worth is, according to Fox News, it is estimated that he and his wife together have a fortune of $1 billion. LeBron James, for his part, is not far behind at all. He is the highest paid basketball player in the world for the 8th consecutive year, as well as being named the 5th highest earning athlete of all sports in the year of 2020. As a Los Angeles Lakers player alone, receives a super salary of $41,200,000. And while it's a huge amount, it's still far from being his biggest source of income. That's because it's estimated he probably makes more than $70 million off the court, mainly from his advertising contracts. To get an idea, in just his lifetime contract with Nike alone, he receives approximately $30 million per year. And it's no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, the NBA star currently has a net worth of over $1 billion. And because they both have similar fortunes, we will consider this round a draw too. Points for both. At the end of this fight, we have 3 points for LeBron James against 7 points for David Beckham, being the winner of this battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.